everyone. So I am back finally. So for the week of August 21st through the 27th, I'm going to be using the Under the Sea Mermaid Kit from Frank Hearts You, and it's basically just a recreation of The Little Mermaid. And this week has been a rough week, guys. If y'all don't know, I live in the city of Houston, and so um, here we already knew that Hurricane Harvey was going to be coming, but we didn't think it was going to be anything too serious because it wasn't coming directly our way, and the news didn't really make it seem like it was going to be much. But when Friday rolled around, it kind of like shit hit the fan basically, and I don't think the city of Houston was really prepared for anything like this. So Thursday we got a notification that the hurricane was coming, and it was going towards Corpus Christi. But then we started to get news that we were going to get the effect of all of the rain, and we just thought, okay, rain, it's not going to be that bad. And it's awful. I mean, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the news or anything, but basically every single time that I turn on the news, it's like I keep crying. It's so bad. It's awful to think about like how your beloved city is basically underwater right now. And it's been a tough couple of days, but my husband's keeping me pretty occupied and like keeping my hopes up and just letting me know that people are going to be okay. And I don't know, I just have like this sympathy for people that are basically losing their homes and their cars and loved ones, and it's just so hard to see. And thankfully my job isn't having us go to work until September 5th, and that's about a week from now. And I mean, I honestly, I don't know how everyone's going to be when we come back, or if any of us are going to be able to come back, just because my ways to get to work, they're all blocked off from water, and it's been tough, guys. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to talk about this, but um yeah, it's just been a tough couple of days, and I'm kind of ready to move on from the feelings that I've been feeling. And it's just it's tough to do that when you're kind of stuck at home and there's nothing that you can do. Like every single roadway there is for me to get to a place, for me to get to a shelter and assist, it's basically like blocked off for me. Thankfully, my neighborhood was okay. We didn't get any water within our homes. We just got water within one room, but that water always gets water in the room. So it's just it's been rough, but you just have to keep your hopes high and just hope for the best basically during times like this. And it's been amazing to see my city helping each other out and not leaving everybody in the woodworks, and just seeing people from other cities and even states come and help people. And it's been an amazing thing to see from an awful thing that took place. And it's just it's I don't know, I don't know how to say it. It's a bittersweet feeling to see something tragic like this happen, but see everybody come together and help each other, no matter what you look like, what religion you are, what gender you are, what skin color you have. It's just really, really great to see. But moving on from this, um, I'm going to go ahead and finally talk about my spread. But it's kind of hard to talk about it whenever you have so many things on your mind at the same time. But it's good. It's all good. So basically, I've used everything from the kit up until now, and the little teeny that I ended up using is from the Glam Planner, and it's Honey and Bun. I really love her stickers. They're so pretty, but her stickers are so expensive that I usually don't end up buying them because they don't ever go on sale. I usually only end up buying my stickers now whenever they're on sale. I rarely buy them when they're full price. I have to like have the urge to like ultimately have a sticker set um, if it's full price. And I usually don't ever go through with it. I don't know. I guess I'm a penny pincher now. I don't know. I hope I'm turning out that way because I really am not. Um, Here comes the bottom washi. Guys, the bottom washi is so pretty on the left-hand side. I don't know if you noticed, but it had Ariel's castle, and it's so pretty. And on the right-hand side, it has the coral and starfish and stuff. And this is when I noticed that I used the glitter headers on my sidebar that I was supposed to use on the other side of the page, so I had to end up picking them up. And I think right now is when I'm about to realize, oh no, I'm gonna put my full boxes down first. And I've been really liking doing white space planning more than a full spread. I've really been discovering my type of planning throughout the year, and I think this is the one that's been kind of working out for me. If I was very, very busy, like to where I felt like I didn't have enough space in my planner, I would probably be doing the no white space. But since I have a little bit more of a leeway in my planner and I have just like random things that happen throughout my week, I'm really enjoying doing the white space spreads. But what I've been doing lately is I've been carrying around my Foxy Fix throughout the week, and I write down everything that's actually been happening, and then I go into my Erin Condren and I end up putting it all in my so I transfer basically all the information that I did throughout the week on my Foxy Fix, and I put it all in my Erin Condren. So yeah, I've been liking that process a lot more than like kind of guessing and assuming that I'm gonna be doing these things, because I hate crossing out things through my Erin Condren, because I like going back through the Erin Condren and looking at my spreads and looking what I actually did and things that have happened and good things and bad things and things like that. But yeah, now you see that I actually had to replace my glitter headers from the sidebar onto the actual header, because I wanted them to be the same color. I didn't really want them to be all different, but I'm actually doing pretty good on talking randomly, because for some odd reason when I'm actually doing my spread, I can't do it. I've tried multiple times and I can't end up doing it. I keep saying or I just talk about really, really random crap that doesn't really matter, and it's just I give props to the people that are able to do it, because I cannot do it at all. And so the one thing that kind of bugged me about this kit is that there was no page flags that actually matched. So I ended up using just one of each color that I thought it would correlate better with each side, or whichever one would probably pop out more. So that's what I ended up doing. So on the left side I did a blue, and then on the right side I did a pink. And so this pink color is so pretty. I love this pink color. Don't worry, it's actually Friday. Sorry, people are still texting me. People are still texting me and checking up on us. And basically, like, when you go through tragic things like this, like, you really know who cares about you. Because people check up on you and see if you're okay. And I think I've called my friends, like, they're probably sick of me already. I think I've probably called my friends, like, about 5 to 10 times already, just like hoping that everything's okay on their side and their families are okay and things like that. But thankfully, a lot of my family members and everybody's all right. We've only had to have one evacuated, but that's okay. At least all of our family is alive and healthy, and they woke up to another day. So what I end up doing here is I basically just try to, yeah, I was watching that and I was like, that's crooked. I hope I fix that. And I did. I'm proud of myself. um, but I end up basically putting down all my stickers. I can't do like a day by day. I don't know. It's kind of awkward to me. So I end up doing the entire spread first, and then I go in and I fill in. Um, so yeah, this week was pretty eventful just because of the solar eclipse. and then the hurricane that nobody took seriously. um, but yeah, I was thinking it was going to be like a very mild flood. It wasn't going to be anything too serious, but yeah, it was a pretty serious one. Oh, that's my husband. I forgot that he ended up coming and interrupting. Yeah. I forgot that he totally did that. He likes to just like mess with me whenever I'm like planning. He says I get too serious sometimes when I get into my planning zone, so he comes and like bugs me sometimes. It's good to have somebody like that because I don't like saying that I suffer from psoriasis, but I have psoriasis and I hate seeing like those dumb commercials where like the person's like hiding and like they don't want to do anything, and because that's basically what I do. Like I don't want anyone to see me, or I don't want people to ask questions about it. And you can see it kind of on my left hand side on my arm. So I have it pretty much like along my arms and on my legs, but like my face, my stomach, my back, I don't have it. It's just like my limbs that I have it. So I usually wear like long sleeves and pants like all year. Summer, fall, winter, spring, all year long. I wear long sleeves and pants. I know it's really unhealthy like to live like that cuz you're freaking hot, but you get used to it. I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about. But yeah, I used to have treatment for it, but my insurance no longer covers it, and affording things for that is just it's so expensive. I remember that I was going in for a refill for my prescription, and they told me it was going to be, get this guys, I heard that it like I think when I went in, sorry, somebody texted me about situations at work. I heard when I heard like $1,200 for my refill, I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. And so I canceled it right then and there. But it was just crazy. I'm now putting down some deco, um, just to live it up a little bit, you know? I think you don't need any other kit besides, I mean, the only thing I used outside of the kit was the teeny, and everything else is from the kit. These kits are amazing. I love her kits. They're so pretty and vibrant, and the paper is so pretty. I know that you can't see the bottom part, but what I ended up doing is I ended up using like some washi to make a full box because I didn't really have anything else to put on my sidebar, so I ended up just piling it up and making it a scene. I hope I raise it up so that you're able to see it. And I'm very sorry about my nails. I hate that I always do my nails like right before. There you go. So you can see it now. Right before I film and not. I'm sorry. I always do my nails after I film and not before. I don't know why I do that. I keep doing that. So like my last 3 videos have been awful because of it. But yeah, it's Wednesday, and the reason that I'm posting on Wednesdays because I did not have electricity for 3 straight days. It was so bad, but I'm thankful that I finally have electricity and I'm finally able to edit and finally having Wi-Fi and things like that. So it's great. Oh, I'm putting down another teeny. And that's the one that she's like receiving a package, and I really like the Teeny and Friends. I usually end up buying them like secondhand from somebody that ended up like not wanting the ones that they want from the buy sell trade groups. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and start filling them in. Just to let you know, when I started doing this spread, I was already somewhat worried about the hurricane, so my mind was not fully there. So I was misspelling things left and right. It was awful. Monday was a solar eclipse, and I spelled this wrong. I missed the C, so it's ellipse instead of eclipse. Did anybody else see this? It was so cool to see. Um, for me, I really love things kind of like this, something that's kind of beyond from Earth, and you can see it down here. And I don't know, I just always found like planets and moons and stars and comets and galaxies. I always thought that they were super cool. I don't know. It's just a weird little thing that I've always had in my mind. Since I remember, I always wanted a telescope, and I've never bought a telescope. So, let's see. So, yeah, Tuesday, I started to try to drink a lot more water than I'm used to, and I think I'm watching the news here. That's why I took a pause for so long. Sorry. Um, I usually have lunch with my husband because he goes to school the same place that I go to work. And so, um, yeah, I had to eat alone because he no longer had school. His finals were over on Monday morning, and you can see it. And so on Wednesday, I took a bath because right now we're actually in the highest point of enrolling students at my job. And if you didn't know, I work at a college. And so I was starting to take baths in the morning because throughout the day it's so stressful. And so on Wednesday, we actually got the warning about the hurricane, and nobody took it seriously at all whatsoever. And so Thursday, I went to work, and then what's it called? On Thursday, during my lunch break, I had told people, like, I'm just gonna head to the grocery store really quickly, um, just to see like if everything's like fine and things like that. For me, like you can finally see like how bad something is if you go to the grocery store. And so I went to the grocery store, and a lot of things were becoming empty, and people were like shoving and yelling at each other, and I was just like, what the hell is happening? And it kind of like opened my eyes. So when I was on my lunch break, I was grabbing everything that I could in between people that were like fighting with each other, and it was intense. So I ended up buying like a lot of canned food and like lunch meat and bread and things like that. And thankfully I did because we didn't have electricity. Um, and so I'm so happy that I ended up doing that. And then on Friday, um, that's when the rain was starting to come in, but people were still acting kind of normal. And so people were still going to work, and the mail was still coming. And so I ended up getting my Happy Mail on Thursday from um, Simply Gilded. And then on Friday, I got it from Rose Colored Days. So I was super happy about that. And then my husband still went to work, and that's the day that the storm was going to start coming. And then we still had electricity on Friday, and I ended up filming this on Friday. That's why I didn't end up filling anything out on Saturday and Sunday, because like I said, I like to put things um, in a way that you can kind of remember exactly what happened. But on Saturday, what ended up happening was we lost our electricity that day, and we kind of just like cooped up at home, basically like just staring at a wall in our cell phones, just on regular internet. I'm pretty sure I'm over my internet for the month. But the good thing is that I've heard that you can actually call your company and they'll actually waive the fees for the month because of the hurricane. And so now I'm putting down date covers or I'm sorry, date dots from Rose Color Days. These are my favorite date dots because they're transparent and they're foiled. I love foiled things, so basically anything that is shiny and glittery, you can hand it off to me. I'll take it. No worries. So yeah. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and a little bit of Tuesday, we didn't have electricity. So Let's see. Oh yeah, so on Friday they had sent us a text message already saying that we weren't going to have any work until um, Monday, and then whenever the hurricane actually hit and they saw the amount of water that actually came to us, they changed it. So thankfully, I don't have to go back to work until the 5th. But I don't know why I keep doing this. I caress my planner. But yeah, this is the finished spread, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Bye.